When you shop for food, you might notice different labels on the packaging. These labels tell you how the food was made and whether it meets specific standards for being good to people, animals, and the environment. Understanding these labels is crucial as it helps you make better choices that support fair treatment of workers, care for animals, and protection of our planet. It also makes you a more informed and knowledgeable consumer. Let's explore 10 of these essential food labels and what they mean, using examples to make it clear. 1. Certified B Corporation. This label indicates that a company cares more than just making money. It shows that the company cares about its employees, customers, suppliers, community, and the environment. Imagine walking into a store and picking up a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. You notice the Certified B Corporation label on the packaging. This tells you that Ben & Jerry's doesn't just make delicious ice cream. They also strive to make the world a better place. By using fair trade ingredients, they ensure farmers receive fair wages and work in good conditions. Their support for various social and environmental causes, such as fighting climate change and advocating for social justice, means that when you buy their ice cream, you're not just treating yourself. You're supporting a company that cares about people and the planet, and making a positive impact with your purchase. This support gives us hope for a better, more sustainable future. 2. Fair Trade Certified. This label means the people who made the product were treated fairly and paid well. It also means that the product was made well for the environment. Imagine you're shopping for your morning coffee and see a bag from Equal Exchange with a Fair Trade Certified label. This label signifies that the coffee beans were grown by paid farmers, worked in safe conditions, and used farming methods that protected the environment. By choosing this coffee, you're not just getting a great cup of coffee. You're supporting a system that values ethical treatment of workers and sustainable farming practices, ensuring that the people who produce your coffee can lead better lives. 3. USDA Organic. This label shows that the food was grown without harmful chemicals like synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, and genetic modifications. It also means that animals were treated well and had natural living conditions. Picture yourself picking up a bag of Earthbound Farms organic apples at the grocery store. The USDA Organic label on the bag guarantees that these apples were grown without synthetic pesticides or fertilizers and genetic modifications. The farmers use natural methods to keep the soil and environment healthy. Additionally, any animals on these farms, such as chickens or cows, are raised in humane conditions, free to engage in their natural behaviors. You're opting for a better product for your health and the environment by choosing these apples. 4. Rainforest Alliance Certified. When you see this label, it means that the product comes from farms or forests that protect nature, treat workers well, and help local communities. While selecting a box of Lipton tea, you notice the Rainforest Alliance Certified label. This means the tea comes from farms that adhere to high standards for protecting ecosystems and wildlife. The farms also ensure decent working conditions for their employees and contribute to the well-being of local communities. When you drink this tea, you're supporting efforts to preserve rainforests and improve the lives of those who live and work there. 5. Marine Stewardship Council, MSC. This label is for seafood and means that the fish was caught in a way that keeps fish populations healthy and doesn't harm the ocean environment. You're at a seafood market looking for some wild-caught Alaskan salmon. The MSC label on the package tells you that this salmon was sourced from a fishery that practices sustainable fishing. This means they catch fish in a way that keeps fish populations healthy and doesn't harm the ocean environment. By buying this salmon, you're helping to promote sustainable fishing practices that protect marine life and ecosystems. 6. Animal Welfare Approved. This label shows that animals were raised outdoors on pasture or range, which is better for their well-being and involves sustainable farming practices. You reach for a carton of eggs from Vital Farms and see the Animal Welfare Approved label. This indicates that the hens that laid these eggs were raised outdoors on pasture for their entire lives. They live in conditions that allow them to express their natural behaviors rather than being confined in cages. By choosing these eggs, you support farms that treat animals humanely and use sustainable farming methods. 7. Certified Vegan. If you look at this logo, it means the product doesn't contain any animal ingredients and hasn't been tested on animals. Browsing the snack aisle, you find an endangered species vegan chocolate bar with the certified vegan label. This means the chocolate contains no animal ingredients and wasn't tested on animals. It's entirely plant-based, making it an excellent choice for avoiding animal products. By buying this chocolate, you support a product that aligns with vegan values and cruelty-free practices. 8. Forest Stewardship Council, FSC. This label is usually on wood products, but it can also be found on food packaging. It means that the wood comes from responsibly managed forests. You're buying a box of Nature's Path cereal and notice the packaging has an FSC label. This means the paper used for the box comes from responsibly managed forests. The FSC ensures that trees are harvested sustainably, protecting forests and the wildlife that live there. By choosing this cereal, you're helping to support responsible forest management. 9. Non-GMO Project Verified. This label means the product was made without genetically modified organisms, GMOs, following strict guidelines to avoid GMOs. You pick up a bag of late July corn chips in the snack section with the non-GMO Project Verified label. This tells you that the corn used in these chips hasn't been genetically modified. The company follows strict guidelines to avoid GMOs in their products. By choosing these chips, you're opting for a product that meets high standards for non-GMO practices. 10. Certified Humane. This label shows that farm animals were treated kindly, given good food without antibiotics or hormones, and weren't kept in cages or crates. You're shopping for dairy products and find Horizon Organic milk with a Certified Humane label. This indicates that the cows that produced the milk were treated respectfully and allowed to roam freely. They're fed a nutritious diet without antibiotics or hormones and aren't kept in cramped cages or crates. By buying this milk, you're supporting farms that prioritize animal welfare. These labels help you understand how products are made and if they align with sustainable and ethical practices. It's always a good idea to look into what each label stands for to ensure it matches your values. It's important to note that while these labels provide valuable information about sustainable and ethical practices, consumers should still research the specific standards behind each certification to ensure they align with their values and expectations. Choosing foods with sustainable labels is a simple way to make a big difference. By supporting products with these labels, you're helping ensure fair treatment for workers, better lives for animals, and a healthier planet for everyone. Next time you're at the store, look for these labels and feel good about making choices that benefit both you and the world. Let's work together to create a more sustainable and ethical future, one purchase at a time. Please subscribe and follow for more.